You have an unfathomable amount of money. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
You don't hear many people openly say that, you know?
It's true. People know how many views I get. My channel has had 17 billion views.
17 billion.
17 billion views in my channel.
That's insane.
Yes! That's what I'm saying!
That's unfathomable. Like, absolutely unfathomable.
I know!
Especially when you get $1 per view.
Exactly!
You have an
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. If they got $1 per view, I would have so much money. I would have so much money, man. I wish that was true. Dude needed all that money so that he could buy 5 ovens. I don't get that, but I like it. No one is more offended by Markiplier than Markiplier himself. He's actually a very kind guy, by the way. You know, from what I've seen, my assessment. I like Markiplier because he's just. I like Markiplier because he's just a very. Like, he's very simple. He's very simple for some reason, and people like him. You know, maybe it's because of his voice and he's funny, but simple things. Mark feels like that king that turns everything into gold with a touch and just wants a normal life. He's not arrogant. He's flabbergasted, especially when you get $1 per view. That's literally how 5-year-old me thought YouTube worked. I actually liked this before I even watched this video because I had to get into the conversation. I was like, whoa, hold on. Maybe there's someone that can say something interesting about the AdSense, you know, because I want a little bit of that ching, you know. Everyone would be rich as F. I used to think that they earn money from their subs. Yeah. I used to think, what did I used to think? I just used to think that if you get a crazy amount of views every time, you would be rich. You know what I used to think? I used to think that everyone gets the same amount of money, and the only difference depends on the only thing that'll distinguish you depends on how many views you get and how many subs you have. Yes, the more subs you have, the more views you have, the richer you are. But what's crazy is that with YouTube, if your content is based on a particular topic, depending on that type of topic, you can get more money or less money. You know, in gaming, you get less money than you would get in, like, for example, I feel like cosmetics. You know, but obviously at the far end, you get way less money than someone who does content on finances, someone who does content on technology. Yeah, I used to think it was all equal, and the only thing that will make it different is the subs and the views. The subs, the subs and the views. Yeah. Oh, I got excited and thought this was true. Yeah, it's not true, man. Then I would have like $200. Yeah. A lot of us are struggling, man. A lot of us are struggling. Let's learn from the professionals. Markiplier, you know, he deserves all that wealth, man. I deserve at least one sub from you and a click of a button, just click the like button down below, comment, say whatever you want to say, tell me if I'm wrong, wherever I'm wrong, I don't know. Tell me what you used to think, okay? Tell me a stupid thing that you used to think when it comes to money and YouTube. You would think that people were crazy rich, right? But there's a reason why they have to make videos consistently. You know what's crazy? I still don't understand how YouTube works. Because PewDiePie doesn't make a lot of videos anymore. But for some reason, he's so comfortable, he can make a video after 2 weeks. It's nuts. Same thing as Corey Kenshin. Crazy. But Markiplier just keeps going, which is nuts. If you don't know Mark, you could perceive this as arrogance. If you do know Mark, you know that he is genuinely baffled by his situation, because Mark is one of those genuine people out there. I like that. But how do you know if he's a good guy? What if he's just portraying a good guy? What if he's pretending to be a good guy? What if he's an arrogant piece of shit that is lying to all of us? I would be so sad, but at the same time, I would, hey, good work, player. So nice to see all the love from Mark here, because he wasn't trying to be arrogant or big-headed like many of you pointed out. Nobody pointed that out. Why do people like saying this in the comments section? Why? Nobody did that. Almost all the comments, maybe it's the way I set up the comments, but almost all the comments are saying good things about him. You know? He simply is blown away at what simply being himself on camera could do. So nice to see all the Mark fans appreciating who Mark is. Another thing is that someone like Markiplier, right? He he's just like a really animated person. A lot of YouTubers, big YouTubers, who, especially who started out early, were very animated, you know. And I always wonder, how do they pull in an audience of people? How do they pull in an audience, a committed audience of a committed fan base, right? And obviously it starts out like, they make content catered for kids, and then those kids grow up and they stay loyal to them, and they remember how the fond memories, and they can still see the same guy, but now the same YouTuber, but now he's a little less animated and a little bit much more grown in his content, but in his or her content, but he's still the same guy, and they grow up with him. That makes even a much more more solid, uh, more solid relationship between the audience and the YouTuber themselves. And then obviously the algorithm picks that up. It sees that no, this is a good video. People are still watching it, and then it pushes it out to other people, new fans. New fans join the club, um, and then yeah, that's how it works. I think that's how it works, at least. I'm genuinely just like, I love this stuff. I look up to a lot of YouTubers. First, it was Red Brad, gaming YouTuber. A lot of gaming YouTubers. Obviously, it expanded all the way to PewDiePie, Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye. So many people who play games. Hollow, a hustler right there. That guy is a hustler. He's always pushing videos, 3 videos in a day, or at least 2. That's crazy. Still, till this day, man, that's nuts. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Bye bye.